Just so good at being in trouble. Spending my days out in the ghetto.
Hey you guys, what's up? I'm back. I'm Takia if you're not aware. If you're not, you should probably hit the subscribe button. This video, well, I want to hop right into the video because this is my most highly requested video. I am consistently getting comments about my body being body goals, which you guys are super sweet. Yeah, you guys are always asking if I have a workout routine, and you guys have noticed that I have lost a good amount of weight, but I'm still toned and I keep my stomach and my waist nice and trim. Just so you know, just FYI, disclaimer, there are no gimmicks in this video. There are no quick overnight ways to lose weight and to keep weight off. You actually have to put in the work for anything that you want, and if you want to maintain the body weight, okay? The lighting is gonna be crazy, so I have to continually adjust my settings. So the first thing that I wanted to knock out is why I lost the weight. I didn't just decide one day that, you know, I wanted to be slimmer and trimmer and I wasn't happy with my body weight or anything. I actually had some health concerns. You see how yellow I am now? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just try to get through this without, I won't mention the lighting anymore. So at the end of 2017, there was a random day where I actually had been feeling kind of fatigued that day, but I was just laying in bed watching probably Netflix. So I got up from my bed and the next thing I remember is my head hurting and seeing the ceiling. So I fainted twice that day. Of course, that was concerning. I went to the doctor the next day, I believe, if I can remember correctly, and they pretty much told me that I had some ovarian cysts. One was hemorrhagic and it bursted in my belly, which caused the fainting because the leftover liquid was left in my stomach. It was just floating around. And so I had to recover from that. They told me that it wasn't anything super serious, that it was normal, that most women or all women have follicles and they do progress into cysts, and typically they will go down on their own. With all that being said, the doctors told me that the only real way to control the follicles progressing into cysts was to take birth control. I said no, and I got up out of that office. I decided to do my own research on Dr. Sebi, alkaline diets, and I kind of rediscovered an alkaline diet once this happened to me in 2017. So yeah, you guys may be worried, but honestly, having follicles that progress into cysts is normal. I think it has a lot to do with your diet, honestly. The dairy, the meat, all of those horrible, you know, antibiotics and things that are put into those animals getting into your body. I really think that plays a huge role with fibroids, cysts, PCOS, endometriosis, all of the things that have to do with our like reproductive organs, you guys. I'm 100% okay. I've made sure to take care of myself as far as my diet goes. I am still sometimes on and off with it. And also I do yoni steams now, which are really helpful for fibroids, cysts, I think PCOS and endometriosis as well, and you guys can look into that a little bit more. So the first thing that I want to tackle is my diet, and then I will move on to physical activity and my workouts. So as far as my diet goes, I do not consume anything solid before 11 a.m. I decided to only have spring water and teas in the morning once I woke up. So I'll have warm water, but mainly it's ginger tea, and it's fresh ginger tea. I do have tea bags of ginger tea as well, but I prefer fresh ginger tea, and then I save the cut up ginger pieces and I put those into smoothies, but we'll get into that a little bit later. One of the teas that I've been drinking aside from ginger tea is also, I'll do a mix of rose tea and lavender tea, and I actually just bought those herbs from a health food store that has herbs in bulk, but I also consume skinny tea again. I've done their 30-day detox program a few times, several times actually, and it's really beneficial when it comes to detoxing your body and just removing that gunk. So I have the skinny tea here, and I drink this in the morning. Like I said, I don't drink it every single morning, but if you want to do their 30-day detox and if you think that's beneficial for you, then you can totally check it out. So there's Teami Skinny, which you would take every single morning, and when I took it, it definitely boosted my metabolism and it helped with bloating. I know that's something that I think most of us women deal with. It's just so much bloating in our abdomen area. So this tea really, really helps. It has yerba mate oolong tea. It actually has ginger root in it. Okay, that makes sense. Lime leaf extract, lotus leaf. So this is really, really beneficial every single morning to help just kickstart your metabolism and to provide those nutrients for your body, because the colon tea you would take every second night, and the colon tea really gets rid of those toxins. It kind of cleanses your body, and they do recommend that you drink a lot of water. So if you're gonna do this detox program, drink tons of water. I already typically drink around a gallon of water a day. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. But anyways, the skinny tea actually tastes really good. I don't, with any of my teas, it doesn't matter. I don't add sweetener. And also, you guys already know, I'm just gonna mention this, but you already know that I've been drinking Teami teas for a minute, years. And I've been sharing that with you guys on my channel. I do have a discount code, but I just wanted to show you guys that I really do this, okay? I really drink their teas. But yeah, if you guys are interested, go ahead and check the description box out for my discount code. So let's move on to what I eat. I have my notes here. So one thing I will say is my diet is typical, it's not strict. Sometimes I fall off the wagon and will have meat. I will definitely have ice cream sometimes. I eat alkaline veggies and alkaline grains. So if I want pasta, I'll have spelt pasta. If I want bread, I'll have this vegan bread that's, I think it's called good seed bread, or I'll have spelt bread, because grains actually, I notice a lot of texture on my skin when I have grains that aren't alkaline. I also have fruits like throughout the day. So I have a smoothie typically in the morning. So after 11 a.m., typically maybe around like noon, then I will actually consume a fruit smoothie. So that'll consist of kale. Make sure you guys check out my Instagram because I actually record my meals. There is a highlight circle where you can watch all of my meals. It's pretty long now, but most of my meals and the things that I try out are on there. So definitely check that out. I stay with bananas. I stay with Honeycrisp apples in my apartment. Blueberries. I have this 2-pound container of blueberries that I just got. And then I also have strawberries, mangoes, peaches sometimes. I also love dates, so I add dates to my smoothies, chia seeds, hemp hearts, hemp milk, ginger for inflammation. All right, so I pay attention to my body, and my body will tell me daily what it needs. So typically I'll eat 2 meals a day. Sometimes a meal, my first meal is just a smoothie. Sometimes my first meal is a smoothie and then also potatoes, kale, a lot of veggies or peppers, onion, garlic, turmeric, and my seasonings. So it just depends on what my body feels and then also what I have in the kitchen. So then I'll snack on fruits throughout the day. I love crunchy peanut butter. That is like my go-to snack. It's crunchy peanut butter on something. Now for dinner, I typically will have quinoa. Well, it's not typical. I switch it up, but a lot of the times I love having quinoa as my grain. I completely swapped out quinoa for rice. So I used to always have white or jasmine rice, always. And I realized that that was contributing to bloating. I swapped that out for quinoa, and quinoa is amazing. You can have it cold, you can have it hot, okay? You can throw it on some salads. I love quinoa because it's super versatile and you get so many nutrients, you guys, that you do not get with Uncle Ben's rice. Okay, you just don't get that. So I have quinoa, a ton of veggies, and they're typically alkaline. So zucchini, grape or cherry tomatoes, what else? Mushrooms. Sometimes I'll throw kale in there. And then there's a ton of other veggies that I'll stir fry up. So then I'll have quinoa, veggies, and typically for the most part, I have a salad with every single meal. I did get food poisoning from a romaine salad, and I think it was because of the temperature, but I haven't had salads, which I typically will have with romaine. I haven't had those in a hot little minute. So I'll get back into that when I feel comfortable consuming romaine again. But romaine is my go-to lettuce. So romaine, tomatoes, cucumber is huge for me. I stay with cucumbers in the fridge. What else? I put apples in my salads, raisins, hemp seeds on top, and a nice little dressing. So, an avocado is huge for me. I put avocado on everything, with my potatoes, with my dinners, with my salads, sometimes in my smoothies. If you guys are interested in a YouTube channel or someone who has a vast knowledge of vegetables and fruits and grains. Check out Tish Wonders. That's bae, okay? She doesn't know she's bae, but she has helped me so much when it comes to just the knowledge of different vegetables and meal ideas and things you can kind of combine together. And from her, I learned how to just DIY some shit. Check out Tish Wonders here on YouTube, and her Instagram is also popping, so check her out. All right, I'm almost done. Lastly, let's move on to my workout routine, which I'm gonna just tell you is non-existent. I will just tell you guys that since I was a little girl, I was a tomboy, so I was always running with the guys, riding my bike consistently, and that's something that I still do now is biking. And that helps so much with your leg, your thighs, and just keeping everything toned. I don't own a car because I live in the city. I walk everywhere, there's stairs, so I'm always walking. I go on hikes, I bike, so I try to stay active just in like my day-to-day life, and that makes it so that I don't have to have a workout routine in the gym. That's what works best for me. Now, I live around white folk, so we can rent kayaks and paddle boards at my apartment for free. So I also do that, especially because it's summertime now. And this is when I'm most active, is in the summer, but throughout the year I bike to the grocery store, and I don't own a bike, believe it or not. There is an app, it's similar to Uber and Lyft, called LimeBike, and then there's also Spin. So you just scan on your app, you scan the bike that you're trying to unlock, it unlocks, and then you can bike. I think it's like $1 for 30 minutes or something like that, but I have codes. So if you guys check the description box, you can use my codes if these apps or these like services are in your city. So that's pretty much my physical activity. 99% of this weight loss has come from my diet change. So don't think that I'm in the gym, y'all, or don't think that I'm like kayaking and biking every single day. I'm not. It really has to do with what you put into your body. I can't stress that enough. That is how I have lost, I wanna say it's 20 pounds now. And my stomach stays nice and flat and trim. Let me just show y'all. Yes, baby. Yes. What is the ratio? What is the ratio? So yeah, you guys, that is how I have lost this weight, and that is how I maintain it and keep it off. If you have any questions, or if maybe I missed something that you've seen me talk about on my Instagram or in a post, please leave it down in the comment section. You can also fill out my Google Doc. Of course, check out Teami Blends. The discount code is in the description box. Please share this video if you think someone would find it helpful. Give it a like, leave a comment, and I'll see y'all in my next video, okay? I'll see y'all in my next video, okay?